in Paris. I am walking to Barry's. It's a 13-minute walk from my hotel. And it's super quiet. As soon as I see a coffee shop though, I am going to stop and get some caffeine. Either way, the agenda for today, I made plans for an afternoon of just wandering around, meandering, sitting at a sidewalk cafe, eating a croissant and sipping on coffee and all of that jazz. So that's gonna be today. I did carve in time to maybe check out Lux. Hold on, let me help. It's too noisy. The sights and sounds of the mornings and value. Okay, I did carve out time to go to the Luxembourg Gardens, and that's really interesting to me, but I'm also kind of exhausted, to be honest, and I want a chill day. And yesterday when I was walking around on the street where my hotel is, the Rue des Archives, there were so many shops that I want to go to, check out, and I'm not even gonna buy anything, to be honest, because I don't have any room in my suitcase. So today after Barry's, I'm gonna go back to my hotel room and freshen up. But afterward, I'm gonna go to Shakespeare's bookshop, because that was one of the things that are on my list. And then tomorrow, so I'm gonna do Shakespeare's bookshop. I'm gonna get something there. I think I'm gonna go back to that. I already forgot the name of the store that I went there yesterday. It was the version of Target that they have here, because I did see a raincoat that was kind of cutesy. Of course, I might get it. And of course, after telling you guys that I'm not gonna buy anything because I don't have any room in my suitcase, but you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. And then, let's see. Tomorrow I go to Versailles. Okay, wait. Let's just focus on today. So Barry's, freshen up, Shakespeare's bookshop, the Target, the Prima something or something Monoprix, that's what it's called. And then, definitely want to do like some kind of steak frites situation tonight because I'm in France. And then tonight, maybe I'll check out the Eiffel Tower and like see it sparkle. I think that would be a cool thing. Okay, there's a fork in the road here, so I gotta figure out which way to go. Really looking forward to seeing how the trainers are here at the Barry's boot camp in Paris. Oh. Here's my work outfit, by the way. Okay, the jacket is the one that I got in Switzerland from that store Marta, the one in the back. Oh, that's cute. The one in the back that says, it's not me, it's you. It's really funny. And my shorts are Viore. My shirt is Viore. You can't see it. What's the point of doing a freaking outfit of the day if you can't even see it? I'm really horrible at this, but okay. I'm gonna pay attention to the sights and sounds around me. I'll see you guys at Barry's. There is something about these Parisian buildings, like the windows and the iron railings. Each one feels like there is a story. I swear you could stare at them for hours and notice something new each time, at least for me. So I'm taking this as a little stamp in my visual passport and a reminder that I was here in this exact moment. Oh, I even love the streets. Here we are. You guys, there's no coffee shop that we passed along the way. I'm a little perturbed. Let's just check in and get the merch. I've already checked in. I got a coffee from the fuel bar. My merch. That kicked my ass. The instructor was really nice. I started following on. Oh my god, instructor was awesome. Brooke was like really sweating. I'm not making any sense right now because I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm on my way back to the hotel. I'm gonna freshen up and then kind of figure out my plan of action there. Oh, look, nice street over there. Okay. All right, I guess I need to pay attention because I'm walking in the streets over here. Okay, wait, there's a monoprix on the way back to the hotel, so I might go in here real quick and just see if it's different from the one that I went to yesterday. If they have more things. Is it even open? Oh, it's open. Perfect. It's not. I'm so into this chenille sweater, sweatpant, bedroom, pajama set. And this. Oh, it's so buttery soft. And this. Okay, the vibe today is chill. I'm back in my hotel room. I just freshened up, took a shower after that Crazy Berries Paris class. And I feel really good and clean right now. And today, the first thing that I'm gonna do is, on the way back from Barry's, there was this thrift store that wasn't opened yet. And the guy, I saw him in the window, and he went outside and he's like, oh, in French, he was like telling me that it didn't open till 11. And so it's a little past 11 now, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go check out this jacket that I saw on a mannequin. But I wanted you guys to see the fit for today. Okay, so I got my hat from Switzerland that I got from, I forgot what it's called. Anyways, my Prada dupes. And then my scarf that I got yesterday at, I keep forgetting the name of the store, guys. What's it called? Monoprix. Okay, and then I have my Celine bag. And then I have my sweater from La Lair, the coffee shop in Switzerland. And then my jeans and my loafers. So, here, let's put it up. Okay, think about this corduroy jacket, you guys. New York. Y'all, I just walked away with the coolest Swedish military jacket. It's vintage and used. I'm going back to the hotel. I'm gonna put it back in the room. I'll do a haul later. Or maybe you'll see it in a video one day when I wear it, because I wasn't even looking at it and it fell off the hanger. And there was something about it that was calling me. And I felt like some kind of spirit or angel was like, you should try this on. I think it's gonna be like, look, this is a coffee shop in a vintage store. I'm not gonna go in there. I'm gonna stop myself. I need to eat something. I haven't eaten yet. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, got a little sandwich. Got moving. Hey guys, I went into this cafe and literally everybody that went in there was a local. You can tell because they're heading off to work and they're getting their little sandwiches and stuff. And it doesn't even look like, you know, from the outside, some typical place that is popular. And then you go inside and then literally in the span of maybe 30 seconds, there was just a rush of people that went in there. And I realized, oh, this is the spot to go to because it wasn't like touristy. And so I ended up getting some traditional ham sandwich because the guy before me picked it. I wasn't even going to, I didn't even see it. And then he picked it out and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do the same. And then I got a pain au chocolat because some lady got it. And she was on her way to work. She was dressed all chic and everything. So I think I made the right choice. By the way, I'm on my way to Shakespeare. Okay. Okay guys, check out this place. It's like Hanoi Flowers Cakes Experience. And it's Hanoi Flowers. And they have Vietnamese coffee. It is so cute in there. So of course I had to go in. I ordered a Vietnamese coffee, and you guys, this place is dangerously cute, okay? The florals, the art, the decor. Like someone really said, we're gonna romanticize everything, and they freaking committed. The music was so vibey, which is exactly why you're getting this voiceover, because I refuse to get copyright striked, okay? But if you're in Paris, this is right on Rue des Archives. So check it out. It's so cute.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want.
Guys, here's the line again. It's long. What is this place? La Baguette du Relais. Is it really popular? I'm too lazy to look up what the hype is. Okay, I just looked it up. It's a baguette. It's steak frites sandwich with a baguette. I think I'm gonna go online. It looks really good. So much for that little sandwich, that ham sandwich that I was gonna have. But the line is shorter than yesterday, so I wanna try it. Ordered, guys. I got the goods, guys. I want to take a moment to share something about this area that I had stumbled upon. At first, I noticed people here just sitting quietly, eating, going about their day. But then I realized this was actually a very somber place. I had come across the memorial for the Paris attacks that happened in 2015. So it stopped me in my tracks. I sat down here for a bit. I took it in. It felt important to pause and remember the lives lost that day. I remember when it was all happening. I remember being glued to the news the entire weekend. I remember at work, because it was happening on a Friday, I remember I couldn't look away at all the updates that were, popping in on the internet. It was heartbreaking. I still think about it to this day. So being here in this exact place, it felt kind of strange. And I felt this connection, and I felt the weight of that moment in history was like still quietly present. Okay, this one is the Hamon traditional sandwich. Yeah. It's so good. Look, the baguette is perfect. Oh my god, okay. Let's try the viral steak frite sandwich. Can you see it? Oof. Okay. I can see why it has gone viral. It's very good. It's also warm. Alright, I'm crossing the river and I'm going over there. Why do people like to run in France? Okay, come with me to walk across the Seine. On my phone. Roll my feet like I'm in marching band to give you a smooth experience. It's starting to get chilly. A little earlier, I thought it was gonna be a sunny day, but it got a little cold. That's why I busted my scarf out again. Anyways, steak frite sandwich. I can see what the hype is. Also, what I appreciate about that.
Continue on to Rue d'Arcola.
Oh, hold on, there's a direction. What I appreciate about that concoction is I kind of killed two birds with one stone with a steak frites situation and the baguette situation. I was like, that is like efficiency right there. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. Thanks for crossing with me. Crossing another part of the river again because it wraps around. That's kind of cool. Who knew that? So another bridge.
Continue on to Wheeler Grange.
And then we're gonna make a right somewhere. I think Shakespeare is using a cluster building over there. Whatever area this is, by the way, it's like super touristy because there's just souvenir shops galore. You guys, this garden is a vibe. Look how cute it is. Wow, what is this place? Let's look. Okay. I want to buy a castle now. Okay, it's over there. I think those are people trying to get in. I didn't realize we hooked up the line situation to go in. Let's do this. If there's a line situation, I don't want anything. Oh, maybe it's the line to get into the cafe, which I don't really need to do. I just want to go into the store. I need a game plan, you know? Like, am I gonna get a tote bag? Am I gonna be a sucker for that? Am I gonna get a book? And, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll get, like, a book stamped or something? I just wanna get, like, one thing. Okay, you're not supposed to video in there, so I didn't, out of respect for everybody that was inside. I did see a girl take a photo though, and I was like, girl, it's fine. I mean, it's not my store. But here's the haul. I'm walking back to the hotel room right now because I want to put some stuff down. I definitely want to put my sandwiches back. So I have a 13-minute walk back to the room, and I'm gonna freshen up. I gotta figure out what to do next because I think on the list was like go to a sidewalk cafe and eat, but like I don't even want to eat anymore and I'm so full. And also the coffee, you know how the caffeine kind of stumps your hunger, so I'm not that hungry anymore either. So I don't know what to do at the moment. So I'm just gonna walk back. I was gonna maybe check out Luxembourg Gardens, but I'm kind of too lazy to go, to be honest. And I do like the idea of leaving some things for the next time you come and visit. I definitely fell in love with this city. Get out of this bike road. And I definitely see myself coming back more often. That's how I used to feel about Italy, and now I feel the same way about France, so yeah. I don't want to pressure myself to like do too much. I don't want to be too exhausted because I also still have to go to Scotland on Wednesday and Edinburgh to be specific, and I know there's so much that I want to do there and see, and so but I'm here right now. I just want to make the most of it. Dude. You guys, so I'm walking back in front of the Notre Dame because it's on the way back. I just saw an Instagram girlfriend make her Instagram boyfriend take a photo of her holding 2 baguettes in front of the Notre Dame. That is so corny. But you know what? I'm not here to yuck anybody's yums. I'm just gonna take a video of myself because these like French military guys are about to walk by me and they're like, oh, okay, I want to do a haul of the things that I got today on my second day in Paris. So the first is this universal surplus store that I stumbled upon on my way back from my walk from Barry's. And this is the one where when I went first, the guy was like, no, we don't open till 11 o'clock. So I freshened up, I went back and I went in there. Turns out the jacket that I saw on the mannequin wasn't as fire as I thought it was. And then also when I went in, I realized it wasn't vintage. So this store has its own brand of clothes, but it also carries old consignment things. I don't know what's the word. Old things, okay? So this is a Swedish military jacket so this is legit vintage. And I think he told me that it was from the Swedish Navy. Comment down below if you know. I don't know. But, you know, definitely smells vintage, right? And I wasn't even looking at this, but then when I was looking at the rack that this was found on, I was looking at another piece of clothing, and then this one just like fell to the ground, like just kind of like just fell so softly. And I just felt like something was telling me like, oh, this is the jacket for you. So I tried it on and it fits so well and I can't wait to wear it. It was like almost like it was made for my body. I don't know. It's just like so cool. Okay. Do you want me to wear it right now? I don't know. Okay. And then because I was there, I saw this this scarf or this bandana and I thought this is like, I liked the coloring on it and I think it's like so bold and cool and I could just wear a shirt and then like tie this around my neck like a neckerchief, and I just thought it was like so chic. And so check that out, you know, like what is this? Oh, my hair's so messy. Okay. But yeah, it was cute. You know, I'm gonna put this military jacket on right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, give me 1 second. Just look how chic it is, okay? With this like, so I don't know if I would even wear a shirt under it, but here's some writing and here's an ink. So yeah, he told me that it was the Swedish Navy. Just so chic. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It looks cool with the shirt underneath, but I can also imagine myself not wearing something underneath and just going like skin. No, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, okay, check this out. So like this could even go together like this. Oh, that is so chic. Okay. I'm gonna do the rest of the haul with this outfit on. Okay, should I wear this tonight? No, it's like too costumey, but like whatever. Okay, let me just go like this. Okay, that being said, I mean, I still have leftover sandwiches from earlier. So, as you know, today's plan was to go to Shakespeare and Company. And so I did. I went all the way. I walked over there. And this is the cutest thing. So when I got to the door, this guy had a hat on that said unreliable. No, it said reliable narrator. And I thought that was hilarious because we have a friend of ours who we call an unreliable narrator, and I go, it just made me laugh. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, do you have that hat here? Do you guys sell this? Because I thought it might have been his. And he was like, yeah, we do. And that one is kind of like a maroon color and it says reliable narrator. And then he goes, but we also have an unreliable narrator hat if you're interested in that one, depending on how you feel, right? You can wear both. And I thought that was hilarious. And so my plan was to get the reliable narrator hat, but then when I got to the shelf, I saw the unreliable narrator hat, and it's more my color anyways. Red's not really like, this red's nice, but maroonish color, I wasn't feeling it. Also, I think this is hilarious just to wear a hat that says unreliable narrator. By the way, my vlog, I am a reliable narrator, okay? I'm not an unreliable narrator. This is for the irony, okay? The irony. Okay. That being said, what did I also get at Shakespeare's, okay? I got the tote bag because, like, how could I not how could I not go to Shakespeare and Company and not get the tote bag? So this will be my new personality for the next, 2 months, right? Until somebody else gives me a tote bag or I get a tote bag somewhere. I feel like all my good friends, they always get me tote bags. And so I feel like I always have a different tote bag. So, and I think that's like a lot of fun. So I'm cool with that when you guys get me tote bags, you guys. I really appreciate it. Okay? And then they do this thing where they stamp their books for you when you buy them. And so at first I was going to get this book, and it was like sort of like somebody's interpretation of, I forgot what it was called, but Jane Austen was actually a main character in it, and it's like sort of like almost like fan fiction, like Tumblr days. I don't know how to describe it, but it sounded cute. But I started to read it, and then like it wasn't resonating with me, and I thought like, because it was the only book that was it was the only one that was in the bookshelf. I thought, oh, it's I should get this because maybe it's speaking to me, but it really wasn't. And then they had the Heated Rivalry book, and I thought, God, that'd be so hilarious if I bought the Heated Rivalry book and got it stamped with their like little Shakespeare and Company stamp, and tell people like, this is the book that I got in Paris. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to do something more special. So I got Le Petit Prince, the Little Prince, the French edition, collector edition. And so I had it stamped because I thought, well, this is nice because this is what I got in Paris, France with the stamp. And so, yeah, there you go. That was my haul for the day. You know what I should do right now is I should do the haul from yesterday at, God, what is it called? What is it called? Monoprix. Okay. What did I get there that I can show? Oh! Wait, hold on. What did I get there that I can show you guys? Okay. I got this scarf at Monoprix. It was like 20 euro. And I needed a scarf because it was super cold yesterday. So I was like desperado. And I didn't want to spend too much money on a scarf because I'm from San Diego and we don't need scarves there, and I just need something for the time being because I'm going to Scotland on Wednesday. I'm going to be there for a few days, and I know it's going to be super cold there. I think it's going to be colder than it is here, so I needed the scarf. And if you saw my video from Monoprix, it's like their Target. It totally looks and feels like a Target in there, so I'm cool with it. Okay, what else did I get at Monoprix? Okay, this is what else I got too. At Monoprix, I also felt like I needed gloves for when I do go to Scotland, and so these are pretty standard, and it has one of those things where you can actually like touch your phone and like still touch your phone and devices. So these are nice. They do have those like leather gloves that everybody seems to be wearing, but I'm just not a leather girly, so it is what it is. Okay, so today when I went to Barry's Paris right before class, I knew I wanted to get some kind of merch to sort of, like, I feel like that's what I do. If I take a Barry's class somewhere else in the world, I always try to get like a shirt or something. And so I ended up getting this Barry, hold on, I gotta adjust the size now. These hats are always okay. I ended up getting this Barry's Paris hat because it's cute. And then I got this Barry's Paris jersey, no sleeve, tank sort of situation. Thought it was cute. So yeah, I took Barry's and that was a lot of fun. Can't wait to wear this back in the San Diego studio because it's cute. Okay. And then I got a few pairs of socks from one of those souvenir shops. So I got this pair for me. Has baguette and the Eiffel Tower and croissant. Like, I know, basic, but whatever. It's fucking cute. I don't care. And then I like this because of the color blocking. I think it's cool. I think I'll wear this with like a pair of chinos or something and my loafers. I think that would be a vibe. And then I got this for Ambi because this is the cutest thing. It's like, she likes cats. I like cats too, but I'm allergic. And it's the Eiffel Tower and it's the cat wearing a beret. Come on. You know, since I'm doing a haul, I'm going to do the haul of what I got at Marta when I was in Zurich, because why not? I didn't get to do the haul there because I was like all quiet. I was like being shy in the room when Oliver and Jenny were like right outside the door. I was just kind of, I don't know, I was feeling awkward. So I'm gonna do it now. Okay. Oh my God, okay. Okay, so this is what I got at Marta in Zurich, okay? I got this, again, this was like literally five Swiss francs. And, you know, obviously not real Burberry, but $5. I'm like, if that's cool, come on. Okay. And then what I got there too is, this hoodie. So actually, you know, because these are like thrifted, right? So these aren't washed yet, but I wore this to Berry City because I knew that I was gonna sweat. So it didn't really matter to me. And I think it's so cute. This was just like, I think it was like $7 or something. And look what the back says. It says, this is what I wore post-workout, pre-workout and post-workout, because, you know, sweat and stuff. So yeah, don't worry, I took a shower and I'm gonna take a shower again. And then I got something else. Okay. At Marta in Zurich, I also got this shirt. I don't know who this is, but you know, we'll see. I think I mostly got it because it had this like little stud in the back and I thought that was kind of cool. And it fit me so well. So that was cool. I don't know if I remember if I described what the store Marta was like, but essentially it's like there's all these different racks and every rack is a different seller. So every sort of option was different. When I went to this particular rack where I got this hoodie and these two shirts, it was like somebody who was my size, like we had the same style and everything, so I thought that was sick. Okay, the other thing that I do want to show, that I want to show the haul for, like formally, is the beanie that Jenny got me from the store called We. And I was cold. I had lost my beanie that I brought over in my suitcase. I didn't know where it went. So because I needed one, Jenny bought me a beanie from We, and so that was really sweet of her. From that We store is this hat, because I thought that I liked the fabric. So check it out. It's pretty cool, right? So I got this hat from We, and then Jenny got this beanie for me from We. And then one other thing that I got in Zurich is this is the sweater from Lelaire, the coffee shop that we went to. And this is the one where the guy wasn't sure if he had any more of my sizes. And then I was like, well, you have the one that's on the wall that's a medium, because I'm a medium. And so I love this sweater. I rocked it today walking around Paris and like when I went to Shakespeare's and stuff. I just like the fit because it's like kind of cropped. And then this, I like this. It's like stitched. It says Lelaire on it. And girl, that freaking sesame seed matcha or whatever I got, sesame seed something, black sesame tea. Oh my God, I'm still thinking about it. It was so good. Oh, there's also a bird patch that's on the sleeve of this. So I thought it was a cute sweater. I'll always remember Lelaire. It was such a vibe, man. Okay. And then I got something else that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, some of the other things that I got. I want to show you guys this real quick. When I was in books, Okay, one other thing that I want to show you guys is when I was in Bourges, Switzerland, you know, because Ricola is like from Switzerland, and I found this at the store, and I want to get this, I want to give this to my dad because, first of all, my dad, like, I feel like he always has a cough drop. And so now I got him cough drops from the place where this is from. And then it came with a beanie, but like if you're low-key like American, doesn't it remind you of Green Bay Packers? Anyways, so this pack of Ricola came with the beanie and I thought that was cute. So this is for my dad. Can't wait to give it to him. My mom, by the way, the thing that I got her is in Scotland. So I don't have it in my arms yet, but it's something that I had pre-purchased and plan to do. It's an activity that will be in a vlog in the future for when I edit the whole. That will probably be in a future video. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna just like have like one massive video, but probably gonna be different. Okay, probably different video. Okay, and then yesterday when I went to Notre Dame, because I went to 6 p.m. mass at Notre Dame on Sunday. You guys, today's Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. Oh my God. Okay. So yesterday, last night when I went to Notre Dame, after I toured it, went to the gift shop and I got this ornament because, as you know, there was a big fire there. So this was, I guess, maybe an ornament that they issued when they had the reopening, and I thought that was special. So this is, the next time you'll see it is Vlogmas 2026, maybe? Okay. And then I got my family, this is a tote bag, by the way. I got my family a bunch of rosaries. So everyone gets like a different color. And I thought that was like gonna be unique and special. They have this one that is like, comes with like a really nice tin. And then this one is like this yellow. Is this amber? Is amber like yellow? So I got that. I got a red one for my sister. I got green ones for my dad and one of my nephews whose favorite color is green. A blue one for my other nephew who loves blue. And then 2 pink ones, one for my niece and then one for my mom. And then an amber one for my brother-in-law. And then another blue one for my dad. So you get the picture. Okay. Well, I think that I need to stop spending money while I'm here. I think that I'm just gonna, well, tomorrow I'm trying to go to Louise Carmen and get a journal. So good luck with that, because tomorrow I am supposed to go to Versailles, and I don't know how long that whole thing is gonna take, because everyone says like you literally spend a big chunk of the day there. My ticket is for 8 a.m. so I'm super jazzed about how early it is, because maybe I'll do like half a day. I really don't want to overwhelm myself and do like a full-on day there, because I'm just gonna want to chill. So, because tomorrow is already Tuesday, I'm leaving Paris on Wednesday and flying to Scotland Wednesday morning. So tomorrow, I want to be able to go to Versailles and then go to Louise Carmen. Louise Carmen is closed today, by the way. I was planning to go today. But I guess they're closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I'm gonna go tomorrow after Versailles. So wish me luck, because I really, really do want to get a journal there. Why do I want to get a journal? Because, long story short, I have a journal at my parents' house. I have a journal at my house. And because I was like sick and tired of lugging it back and forth. It's one of those things where it just doesn't feel special enough to lug back and forth. I think this one, I would feel like I would want to keep it with me all the time. And also, I journal about like different things, right? There's one where I want to recap the day and put my thoughts in, and talk about just when I narrate my life or whatever, that I want a journal for that. And I used to do that super religiously and very strict about it. And I stopped because I just got overwhelmed with what I got overwhelmed with what I felt like I should be writing, because you know how there's also like a gratitude journal and like one like that has like prayer and meditation. So over the last 2-3 years, I stopped doing a narration of my life and started to just really, really double down in like a prayer meditation capacity in a notebook. And I feel like it's like I want to split the two up. And so with something like a Louise Carmen journal, it's like, oh, I can kind of keep both ideas in the same folio and always keep it with me. And then thirdly, I want something to be able to use for planning, because I think that aspect is cool. And just to have it kind of specialized and customized with like a charm or two, and I think would kind of be a really nice package to have for myself, a gift to myself for this trip. I've just wanted to come here for so long. I'm super excited about it, and that's why I really want to go. And I don't want to miss Versailles either. So yeah, I don't know, man. With the line that was at that steak frites baguette shop, like I can just imagine the Louise Carmen shop having a long line, but I just imagine having a navy blue folio with a red string, with an engraving that has my initials on it on the front, and then 1 or 2 charms. I think that would be so chic and so special to have, and I would just kind of really, really, really look forward to being in that notebook. Not all the time. Okay, it is, I don't know what time it is right now. I just want to relax. I actually want to get back into my PJs and pack up this stuff up that I just hauled for you guys. And then, what am I gonna do? Come on a rest up, because tonight I want to go to the Eiffel Tower and see it light up. So yeah, maybe eat the rest of my steak frites sandwich, or the other sandwich that I got from that smaller, more local joint that I got. I also got a pain au chocolat from there, and I'm saving it in my bag. So I'll see you guys later.
Il y a une voiture avec chauffeur qui attend dehors, et il paraît que c'est pour vous. Nous sommes invités.
Et j'ai commandé une voiture.
I'm almost done with the book. The book that's taken me a little over a year to finish. The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. One last chapter, but before that, I want to go downstairs and get an espresso, because I'm afraid they might be closing soon at the coffee shop that is next door to this hotel, and it looked pretty cool when I saw it the other day, and I keep forgetting that it's down there, so I need like 2 shots of espresso. But I want
Oh yeah, no, but like your friend in Paris.
Okay. That's good. It's literally next door to the hotel. Going back now. And I finally finished this book, The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. So, just to explain, the biggest reason of why I could not focus and finish this book is because last year, when Mac was on his way out to the Rainbow Bridge for a good 2 months, I was at home, and all I did was try to make it comfy and cozy for Mac, and I would just sit and read while cuddling next to him. And so there were a lot of books that were read in that period of time. And so this is one of the first books that I started to read after he had passed. And I just could not get myself in a place to stay still for a moment after that, after June, and just like finish something. And so that's why it kind of took me so long to finally read this book. And I'm so glad that I finally finished. Maybe it was meant to be that I was here in Paris finishing and reading this book, because, well, there were parts that I was kind of, throughout the story, throughout this whole entire book, you know, in the preceding months, there were parts where I could not focus. I just like wasn't really resonating with what was happening, or maybe or I was losing interest or whatever. The end of this story, the language the author uses, Casey McQuiston, is just so beautiful. It's so profound. It's about second chances. It's about romance. It's about appreciating what you have. It's about taking risk, and not regretting anything. It's about learning to not have regrets. And I think it's so beautiful. There were some lines in here that were just so profound. So, what I typically do when I finish a book is I'll put it in a little free library. If I'm traveling and I finish a book, the goal is always to leave it in the hotel lobby when they have a collection of books on a shelf. The hotel that I'm staying at, I went down there earlier today just to double confirm if there was a shelf somewhere where people left books. I didn't see one, so unfortunately I won't be leaving this book here at this hotel. I don't feel like leaving it in the room when I check out. So maybe I'll bring it to Scotland and leave it somewhere there. Just like, I didn't want to put this in my bag anymore, you know? But now it's like, maybe it'll just come to Scotland with me, and hopefully I can find somewhere to leave it there, because right now to part ways with it kind of feels like I'm letting go of another friend, and I don't want to feel like that right now. Oh God, it was so beautiful, guys. Okay. I gotta start getting ready. The sun is about to set here in Paris, and I want to go over to the Eiffel Tower and see it sparkle and light up. And that way I can tick one more thing off the box. Off the list. Off the box. Okay, bye. Well, I finally made it, guys. There she is, right behind me, and she's about to light up. Thank you so much for your support and for being here with me, ending the night in front of the Eiffel Tower as it sparkles. It honestly feels like a dream. There's so much more to come from this European adventure, so please stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope I'm able to entertain you and take you along for the journey. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Love ya!